Hello and welcome to another segment of Black Bear Dog Trading. In a previous video, I talked about why you shouldn't make a rush decision when market data is being released and the market has a quick reaction to it because of the fact that the market will try to autocorrect itself once the news has somewhat settled in and traders have kind of a better view over what is really going on. The question here is then how do you determine when a market has autocorrected, and at what point would you then consider going in for a possible position? Well, there are two things that you can consider that will make it relatively easy for you to make that decision. So let's look at our 4-hour chart here. In the previous video, and I'll put a link below to that video, the market broke through actually when the news came out for the gross domestic product for Germany, as well as a couple of American economic reports. The dollar strengthened a bit, but the euro strengthened a little bit too. And so price kind of hung here, and gradually the dollar moved upwards. And but then again, the dollar kind of went flat on the daily chart right here. So it was still, where are we? Tug of war, so to speak. So I mentioned in that video that you should not enter a trade at that point. You should just patiently wait and see what the market will do. Well, we are now several hours later, and let's see what happened here. Well, like I said, there are two things to consider. Number one is, are you at a ceiling, which we are at this point in time? Let me draw the line right there. We definitely have a ceiling or resistance level here, and we have a resistance level right here. So the first thing to consider then is if price will trace above and become bullish, excuse me, and or price will completely retrace and go below the support level here and then basically become bearish from here on forward. So that's the first thing you can consider. The other thing you can consider, which may make it a little easier, is a little trick that many professional traders use, which makes it a lot easier also, by the way, is taking advantage of what the 100 SMA tells you. On the 4-hour chart, it is commonly accepted that the 100 simple moving average is an indicator that gives pretty accurate direction of where the trend is heading next. And based on that, you can then decide whether it's a bullish or a bearish position possible for you. So let's see how this works. So on my 4-hour chart, let me add the moving average of 100 right here, 100 simple moving average set to close, and click on OK, and there you go. Here is the moving average that has been added right there, the 100, and you can now tell immediately that price is hovering right there. Oops, let me undo this one. That's not what I wanted to do. That price is hovering right where the resistance level is as well. So price has not gone above the 100 SMA. So there is at this point certainly no uptrend, and price has not retraced below the support. So there is certainly no downtrend. And this confirms what I said in the prior video. You have to wait and see until the market autocorrects itself. Right now we are basically right here, ranging, and that's all we're really doing. Why am I having such a hard time drawing a big circle? Anyway, you get the message of what I'm trying to portray here. So adding a 100 SMA to help you make your decision after market data has been released, what to do next is a viable tool to make it a little easier for you. And I use this every time when market news has been released that has the ability to affect the currency pair that I'm trading. And the ones that I particularly concern about are interest rate changes, farm payroll, unemployment, and the gross domestic product, or the GDP, which tells me whether economy is hot or not, or there is inflation or whatever. Other than that, I never trade relying on the 100 SMA at all. Again, I only use this as a means to decide when market is properly adjusting itself to the news that came out earlier in the day. So here you go, yet another little tidbit that I hope helps you with deciphering this rather intricate but exciting world of Forex trading. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and God bless.